Joining us now is Dedee Pfifer. Hello, Dedee.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
Good. Are you calling in from your mountain ranch?
Yeah, I actually am near a mountain on a ranch, kind of, in Corrales, New Mexico, with wild turkeys, and there's the migration of storks and everything. Not storks. What do you call them? The big long-necked birds. Yeah.
I'm going to say cranes, but I really don't know. The last time we were visiting, you were telling us that you love to play, was it Scrabble with your family?
We used to play Scrabble, actually a Yahtzee when we were younger.
Oh, it was Yahtzee.
Yeah, right before we had opened our presents, before Santa Claus came. And that was super fun, yeah.
Yeah, so how will you be celebrating the holidays this year?
Well, this year we're all over the place. We have some of the families on the East Coast, some's on the West Coast, and my son and I and all of my animals are here in New Mexico. So it will be my son and I, and we just rescued another animal because they don't work me enough, I'm telling you. Yeah, I got a pandemic pup. So we are doing that.
It's wonderful. Now, you were working on Big Sky. How is that project?
It's fantastic. We're just pumping them out like crazy. We have a huge cast this season, and it's been challenging with COVID, but everyone's really being diligent. And I just stick with the animals in New Mexico, so they generally don't give you COVID. And we're excited. One of cast members just had something exciting happen, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. Big Sky is always about these mysteries, and I'm so afraid of saying something, so I'm just going to say you might be hearing something about one of the other lead characters. That's really good.
That's wonderful. Now, you started your career kind of early, Sybil Shepherd, all kinds of things. Tell us about that. Tell us about the early days.
Well, if you do the math, I'm 57. I'm going to be 58 on the new year. And I started when I was 18. So there's been a few decades that rolled through. So let's see. Sybil was my very first series, really. And I was just like a deer in the headlights. I had no idea what I was doing, really. I was so scared and shy and always going up on my lines. And I kept imposter syndrome. I kept thinking they really meant to hire somebody else. Like, I kept waiting for the phone call and say, they made a mistake. They meant to hire the girl behind you, not you. So that was kind of just overwhelming and scary. Now at 57, I'm like,
Well, and you've kind of done a combination of things. You've learned about social work. You yourself have gone through some challenges with substance abuse, and you've brought so much now between the psychology, and you've kind of blended it all together. I would love for our audience to know what you're working on in that regard.
Well, it's really cool because I was really fortunate to have had 30 plus years as an actor. Then I took 10 years off to get a degree in psychology and social work, which I thought was going to take like a minute because I had no idea what I was doing. 10 years later, I got my, 10 years also because, let me back up. I took a year off to get sober, to realize, hey, hold on, you have a problem. And that was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I'm 3+ years sober, and I'm here to tell you it's okay over here. The waters are okay. Recovery is a good thing. I don't think I would have gotten this gig had I not been in recovery, because there's something about becoming in tune with your authentic self, whatever that is. And you're so far removed from that when you're in your disease and you're using anything to keep you from your trauma, to keep you from your pain. So I did that. And then I got Big Sky. And now I want to somehow blend them together.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm going to do that though yet.
Well, when we're done with this segment, maybe tomorrow, give me a call, because I think I have some fun ideas. You never know.
I have a lot of learned from school, UCLA, graduating from there, and CSUN, and all of the community colleges I went to. And then my own learned experience going to rehab with other addicts and living a single mother in my disease, and now recovery, showing my boys what that looks like, and anyone else who wants to listen to me, right? It's like something I really want to give back in any way that I can, because it's scary when you're in your disease, and it's scary. And I've been there. Yeah.
Well, I am happy as always to visit with you. And I know that a few weeks ago we tried to have a conversation, and everything was off that day. And so I invited you back, and I'm so glad, because it just felt like, I can hear you more clearly. I can see you more clearly. I can see the glow and the health in your face. And I just celebrate that for you. So happiness always. And it was a joy to have you on and to just kind of celebrate you. And I wanted to showcase you for doing good things in your community and in your life.
Thank you so much, Donna, for having me back. You can have me on every week. I'll just come back and we'll just chat every week.
Wait a second. I think that might be a good idea. Your new correspondent, Dedee Pfifer. And we're going to play virtual Yahtzee next time. I promise. You'll get a set, I'll get a set, and we'll roll. How's that? I think online, I think it would be fun. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful and blessed holiday season, okay?
You too, Donna. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Be well. Bye-bye.